Bum 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 bum. Ram bum ba ba dum ba dum ba ba dum ba ba dum bow ba bow ba bow. All right, now I'm gonna call him.
How you doing, man?
Well, if it isn't the goat himself.
And you're so perfect when you smile. You've came too far to give up and now.
For the people who prefer a life offline and only follow you for your releases, to them, after the gem of Perfect For Me that you released back in March, they might think, it's been a quiet couple of months, maybe a well-earned break he might be taking, whatever. But for the people who follow Bradley Marshall music across Instagram and TikTok, they'd know that's not the case at all. So, before we talk about You'll Be Okay, which is the track that you released last week, Bradley, what have you not been up to?
Thanks very much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, I've been busy. I've been ticking away and, trying to get as much gigs as possible and stuff like that. Obviously, since Perfect For Me came out, it's kind of been, to be honest, very changing for me. I get messages every day and every week of people getting married to this song. I'm just I can't really comprehend it. I wrote a song and people are getting married to it. That's really, really a big thing in their life. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And but yeah, just been doing gigs. I supported Picture This in April in London. I've done Independence in the summer. Just doing as much as I can, man.
Flying. Oh my God. And I've seen the videos that you've put up about people getting married. Perfect For Me. And it is, dare I say, it's so perfect as a song for it. I mean, the weddings, the lifts, everything. It's so perfect. Let's talk a little bit then about, if you don't mind, the likes of Picture This. And there's even more on the horizon for you. A headline tour this November, Bradley Marshall. It's happening, ticketmaster.ie. How are you feeling about it?
Oh man, I can't wait. It's my first headline tour. And I haven't played in some places there yet, like Limerick and Galway and stuff like that. I haven't played there yet, so really excited to go down there and play. Also, I've played Academy before in Dublin, but I haven't headlined it before, so I'm really excited for that.
That's right, and, I was there for that. That was awesome.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
And I can't wait, man. Just wasn't to play again under my own name kind of thing,
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, you're getting in those frequent flyer miles to London as well, because you said Picture This was London. You're supporting Neve in London in September, and then you've introduced a UK part of your headline tour.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's going to really help, going over there before I do my headline and, let people know that I'm playing over there, because obviously I'm probably more known in Ireland at the minute, but I have a lot of following over in the UK, so that's why we decided to do a London gig.
No, it's so clever. And as you say, at the minute it's Ireland, but oh man, the second you get that out there, I promise you, UK is going to be tripping over you just to get you back out there again. So let's talk about You'll Be Okay. Tell me the story behind it. You released it last week. What inspired it?
Yeah, man, so You'll Be Okay is definitely my most personal song that I've ever written to date. I wrote it with a guy called Liam Geddes. I brought the story to him, and he was great, good enough to go through it with me and write it with me. But This came from kind of a tragic moment in my life where one of my closest people tried to take their own life, and I was there when it happened, and just kind of took a toll on my life for a bit, and it was really hard to write about, to be honest. But around 2 years later, I sat down, I wrote stuff about it, and You'll Be Okay came out, and the thing is, I know it stems from a really tragic event, but the reason why I wrote it was because I wrote these lyrics for anybody who listens as well. Whoever's feeling down, whoever's feeling like giving up. If you listen to this song, you're going to feel like, wow, he's talking to me here, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's calling me beautiful and he's telling me I'll be okay. So that was my reason behind it. I get a lot of messages saying simple messages like, you've saved me today. It's
wow.
Crazy. Wow. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, stuff like that.
You're a superhero, man. You're a superhero. You just don't wear a cape. That's all. You have a microphone in front of you. That's all. Jeez.
Yeah, that's my superpower.
Well, what a superpower. I mean, God, it's a beautiful thing what you're doing. Not only vocally, that's already stunning enough, but what you're doing for people is just incredible, man. So, I mean, what's next for Bradley Marshall? Where can people get you? It's going to be this tour, right?
Yeah, it's going to be this tour, man. And I actually have something coming up that I can't just say right now, but it's going to be in October. And I'm supporting quite a big Irish act, so that's gonna be cool.
Oh,
you'll probably find out in the next. You know how things work. Can't really say.
Yeah, of course.
But, that's gonna be exciting. So that's gonna get a few people here and there. And my tour, man, that's in November. And I'm gonna try to get more things up to the tour as well. But we'll take things day by day, see what comes in and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, day by day, there's plenty going on, and geez, something else on the horizon that you're giving us a morsel of in the middle of this feast, Bradley. I mean, come on, what more? You can't give us any more than this. It's incredible. Well, look, thank you so much for taking the time. It's been great to hear you. Would you believe, actually, it's been a year since we last talked when you brought out Hurts the Most in September.
That's crazy, man. Actually, I remember that, man. You're one of my favorite people to have an interview with, so I remember that clearly.
Jesus, stop. Well, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on again. Let it not be too long, because I cannot wait to hear about how this tour treats you, man. Best of luck with everything from the release to the TikToks. Again, Bradley Marshall Music on Instagram and TikTok, and you can get tickets to his headline tour on ticketmaster.ie. Mr. Marshall, the GOAT, thank you so much for joining us, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, man.